Test, test. Mic 1.
Trainer Jaeger, Mike 2.
Are we live?
Are we hot?
What's
How's
up,
your
Jaeger?
day, Dre?
Oh, my day's been pretty good. We finished a puzzle this morning
Oh.
before coming here. We attempted to speed puzzle last night, and
Friday.
it turned into a 4-hour ordeal.
Okay, not so speedy. Speed puzzle.
It was actually quite slow.
And then I coached middle school ultimate, and it wasn't as windy as it is right now. For the first time ever, maybe.
How'd those middle schoolers do?
Oh, amazing. I mean, they could be out here any day on the pro field. They wish, they hope.
As early as senior year of high school for some.
Just don't skip prom.
Never skip prom unless you don't want to go to
It's
prom.
more important to you.
I didn't go to prom. Did you go to prom?
Oh, I was homeschooled. Homeschool prom, baby. More? Or are we good?
gonna go see how they're doing on the water. first home game of the 2025 season. We are in the Missionary Texas School for Deaf. We've got a showdown you don't want to miss. Tonight is your hometown Austin Torch taking on the visiting Indianapolis Red. Let's hear it for our guest from Indy. Big Texas welcome. We know they're not all from Indianapolis. We got some hometown heroes over there. Right here. So I'm just your temporary announcer. Bonesaw. Joe O'Connell will be here as soon as her plane lands. And I am fired up to bring you all the action tonight. A huge shout out to Texas School for the Deaf for hosting us this evening. And yep. Be sure to check out tonight's ticket featuring Sharoon, Eddie Broom, and Ghost MC Robbins in the background. And let's not forget tonight's game day sponsor. Big thank you to Tusker 365 for sponsoring tonight's game. We're getting hundreds of kids out to play today during week 3 of the Tusker Spring League. So what do you say, Austin? Let's make some noise, get ready for a rap, get ready for some fast, fierce, and fiery PUL action. Introducing tonight's visiting team, Indianapolis. Hold on, I gotta turn my sheet. Ooh, they got spirits on them. We got number 2, Mac Mattaboy. Number 4, Rachel Max. Number 6, Risa Umino. Number 7, Annie Malik, I'm sorry. Number 9, Champ Reigns. That's Champ, founder of the Columbus Pride team, by the way. Number 11, we're gonna get it real loud. Hometown hero number 15, Swim City. That's 2024 Torch Jacket right there. Number 16, Crimson Nikki. I gotta see it to believe it. This is original Torch player, number 18, LG. Number 19, Gibbs. Number 23, Lily Ogden. Number 27, Eliza Hodgins. Number 32, Shanice Rudolph. Number 33, Jalen Baumgartner. Number 40, Skittle Milton. Number 57, Ellie Jello Wilson. Number 77, Kat McGuire. Number 82, Dixon. I'm not sure the head coach made it. Did the head coach make it? Oh, damn. Well, head coach made Van Brush. And we have team-line coach John Jones. Team advisor, Steve Rowley. And one of the founders of the PUL, Jackie Lye. And now, for your hometown Austin Torch, let's hear it. Let's go.
Making her pro debut with Ryan Wassa. Number 2, Rachel Joy Rocha.
Number 3, Maddie Gannon. Number 4, MC Robbins. Number 5, birthday girl, Liz Frankie. Welcome back to the Torch. Number 6, Lower. Number 7, Captain Sharoon. Number 9, Cowboy Hat Summer Wilson. Number 10, Gabby Aquino. 2025 Austin Torch. All right. We can kill the music here for this part real quick. As a team committed to equity on all fronts, the Torch now invites you to join us in reflecting on the resilience and struggles of the LGBTQ plus communities in Texas. We recognize that Texas has long been home to vibrant queer and trans communities who have shaped its culture, history, and progress, often in the face of discrimination, violence, and political attacks. Today, LGBTQ plus Texans continue to fight for safety, dignity, and the right to exist openly and freely. We condemn all forms of homophobia, transphobia, and discrimination, and we affirm our commitment to creating spaces that are affirming, inclusive, and just. We stand in solidarity with all those working to build a future where every person, regardless of gender, identity, sexuality, or background, has the freedom to thrive. Y'all hear that? Thank you. Now I'd like to welcome the observers to the field. The observers for today's games are Joe Sunshine Nyes and Henry Charbonneau, with Daniel Big Daddy Benson on the clock. Captains Pearson in the midfield with a display. Teams back to your sidelines.
Oh, right here.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the live stream. As you all just saw, we just had the presentation of teams. Captains are about to flip. We're going to decide who's going where, and then we'll get the show on the road.
Pretty sunny day in Austin, Texas. Very windy. It's springtime here. It happens.
It's supposed to rain, but the sun is peeking through. Maybe we'll miss that.
Yeah, maybe a rainbow. I could hang with that.
Hopefully a rainbow. Something you'll notice here at the stadium is that the wind will change directions often. So right now there is a very, very large gust going through the field. Could not tell you which direction, but it will change.
A little swirly, as some people like to say. Let us know in the YouTube comments if you can't hear us very well or any other questions y'all might have for us. My name is Rachel Yeager. I'm one of the owners, or co-presidents, sorry, wrong word, co-presidents of Torch, helped start the team. And this is?
I'm Drea Esparza. I'm going to be co-hosting this shindig with Yeager. We are very excited to be here in the booth.
Yes, this is one of the few jobs we haven't done for the Austin Torch yet. We've done just about everything, so we just wanted to add it to our resume just to say we did it.
Please be nice in the comments. Like we said, we've never done this before.
But we watch sports, and we like sports, and we play sports.
We're also going to take a little bit more of an informal approach to this. We are here to watch the game with you. So we're going to be hyping up our friends on both sides, but especially on the Torch side, obviously.
Yes.
But we hope you enjoy watching the game with us.
Yeah, a little bit more podcast-esque maybe, which we do have a podcast.
And we have done an episode before together.
We have. Yes, on the porch with Torch. Oh, sorry, that was a door slamming if you heard that.
That's that wind we were talking about.
But yeah, we have friends on both sides, as mentioned, so we'll definitely show some love to Indy Red today. They've come down to Austin quite a few times since 2018. I want to say fourth time, maybe. I could be wrong.
Wish we had a fact checker up here, but
It's just
we
my
don't.
brain.
So
It's just my brain.
take our word for it.
All right, Torch is getting hype on the sidelines, about to give a very big light lit burn
Did you catch who's going where? Guess we'll find out together. Lots of excitement for the home opener here. We had our first game against Atlanta. That was a very tough loss on the road, so we're hoping to make up for it today.
Yes, and Indy Red also has played one game so far, I believe, against Philly. Home game, I think, for Indy Red. And
Was a close
very
one.
Close. Oh, yeah. Seemed like a heartbreaker for them, Indy Red at home. But, yeah, Philly's a good team. I think the weather was tough that day, so hopefully they'll be ready for this swirly wind.
We do want to make a couple of birthday shout-outs here. Number 5, you can see on the line for Torch now, Elise Frankie, turning 30 fun today. I mean yesterday, not today, yesterday. Number 18, Bree Taylor.
Turning an age.
25, I believe.
Okay. Yes.
Silver birthday.
Very young, very young. The fans are excited for Rachel Joy Rocha to get her first start in a Torch, well, first time for Pro Ultimate, I guess, yeah.
She is currently in high school. She had prom a couple weeks ago. She is a senior in high school, showed up to tryouts and said, I swear I'm 18. And she was. I'm pretty sure she had her birth certificate to prove it because the rules of the PUL say you have to be 18 to play. So we are very, very happy to have her here. She is a baller. Definitely somebody to watch.
All right, and the pull is off.
Here we go.
Ooh, just
Landed.
past midfield, just out of bounds, I think.
LG picking up the disc here for Indy Red. Unfortunately, I wish she was playing for Torch. Couple passes between LG and McKenna Maddymore. Very tight D from Meg Duffy. Indy Red working some short passes up the field. LG going pretty much every other here.
And a pick on the field. Was involved. Gonna go back to LG in the middle of the field.
Kinsey knees on the mark. They're talking it out. That is a great D from Kinsey knees. Shirulu picking up the disc for Torch. Looking for Frankie there. Indy Red got a good D.
I believe that was Rachel Mast with the D for Indy Red.
LG picks it back up on the sideline. Finds Tilo. Little bobble from Indy Red. Torch get the disc back. Meg Duffy picking up. A little bit of witchcraft gets to Shirulu, but then an unfortunate drop here. Indy Red back on the disc. Let's play some D, Torch.
Oh, a little bit of ankles there, LG. Downing's back on LG. Not gonna lie, this is very fast paced to keep up with all the numbers. Number 2.
A little floaty break throw. Finds a different receiver.
very calm in the red zone right now, getting lots of swing passes to each other for Indy Red.
Disc in the hands of Tilo, probably who they want with this wind. Strong
LG
lefty.
with the break. Yes, goal, Indy Red. Indy Red has lots of fans here today. They brought their own noisemakers. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's pretty loud.
That was LG to Katrina McGuire, I believe, number 77 for Indy Red.
All right, so that was a D point for the Austin Torch. Got one turn. I think they had a chance. One turn, maybe two.
A couple. I think we're going to see some points like that. Hopefully, Torch able to pick it up.
Yes, very windy day, so we expect some turns, but Indy did a great job staying patient once they got into that red zone.
Yo. How do we feel about music in between points? Oh, definitely in between points. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, all in between points.
We get a chance to see the Torch O-line out now. Let's see this pull from Indy Red, see how it goes for us.
All right, there's the pull.
Rips it, inbounds, nice roll. Amy
Great.
Broom picks up to Summer Wilson.
Little zony from Indy Red. In this wind, you'd expect it.
Summer and Amy playing catch right now. Uh-oh.
Popped up, but saved by Amy Broom. Just outside of Carly Garrett's reach. Indy Red now in their red zone to score. But
So close. Summer was right there.
thought Summer had that.
Want to see her leave her feet next time? Just kidding. She's just doing great.
We've coached Summer. We're
Nikki
just
on the mark.
joking.
Let's see Nikki. Big, big mark.
Can Carly Garrett earn it back? A D so far. Foul is called, though, by number 7, Annie Mylink. Looks like no contest. Quick little high five there between the players, and they're ready to tap it in. And it's a turn. Church's disc.
Summer Wilson to pick up. This is a tough corner to be in. We want to get out of this corner as soon as possible.
Yes. Great.
Finds Emmy Marshall. Finds Amy Broom.
The big, bit
Oh,
of
a tip.
Very active mark there by Maddie Cannon. Oh,
It's a break for Indy Red.
number 33, Jalen Baumgartner with that catch. Was a little bit of help there, I think, on the catch, but a great play nonetheless. 2-0, Indy Red. Tough on the zone there for us to get out of our half.
Yeah, the
We
Torch is going to
expect more
find a
zone.
way. Torch is going to have to find a way to get through that zone without losing the disc to the wind there.
Yeah.
Excited to see how they figure that one out.
Yes, it was a bit of a happened as well in Atlanta. I think they played a lot of zone as well. So I know Torch has been working on that. So chance to show what they've got.
Torch sending out a different O-line this time. We'll see what they can do going in this direction. Pull about half field from Indy Red. And we've got MC picking up the disc. Intended receiver was Easton, but it finds Bree Taylor. Now to Low Garin.
Wind kind of pushed that one down. Indy Red hucks it deep after the quick turn, but it floats a little long. We'll give Taylor that D for sure.
And the Torch get a do-over. Low Garen picking up.
Over the top to Easton. It's working. Maggie Rowell's hustling. Come on. So close to Junior.
So
Good
close.
legs, good speed.
That is the type of play we want to see on the field from the Torch. Quick, using the brake side, and outrunning the other team.
Yeah, the flow was there, the speed was there. Hopefully they can get a D here and hold them here. Break throw. And a foul is going to be called a couple throws back. I think some players, or picks rather.
Hands in the air on the field needs a foul called.
Pick was called.
Kick, I mean.
But yeah, two players ran into each other in a bit of a mess there. I believe Maggie Rowell was involved in that. So it's going to go back a couple throws, I think.
Low throw, number 40 able to pick it up for Indy Red.
That's Claire Skittles working that pivot, finds the easy middle. And it looks like there might have been a timeout call because I hear some whistles. Indy Red might be using one there to get some fresh legs in or get their O-line in to go up against the wind here.
And Torch will be able to get their D-line in. So let's see if they can make this turn happen, get us on the board.
So our first time out of the game today, you get 2 per half per team. You can sub in the PUL after a timeout, which is very nice. I love it. And you get a new stall count.
I'll take this time out to say that we're playing out there with Discraft Ultrastar. Discraft is the official disc of the Premier Ultimate League, and Discraft is the world leader in disc sports.
We love them. They've been with us for years. Wouldn't have it in any other way. Thank you, Discraft.
Let's go, Torch G. Let's hear it.
LG picking up the disc for Indy Red. Kinsey Knees on the mark. Think we're going to see this match ball game. Finds number 77.
Getting a little force middle here, it looks like, from Torch.
Frankie almost got that D, and I almost lost it.
She knows Frankie pretty well, but yeah. Rachel Joy Rocha trying to get back on the mark.
Indy Red with an unfortunate drop, but very fortunate for Torch.
Torch disc. Let's do it, Sharu.
Sharu picking up. Finds Didi.
Just out of Frankie's reach. So close. We got to get back on D here. They're looking to fast break. But, another
Couple red players on the ground.
little collision between
Disc is also on the ground, though. Not sure what happened there.
And Squid. And turn. I don't know if you can see the Torch's jerseys on the sideline, but it's windy out there, folks. It's up. It's windy. It's down.
Thanks, Jaeger. Sarah Downing, known as Didi, picking up the disc.
Should I say that it's down again or no? Just kidding. Duffy has to take an injury there, though. That was a tough bid.
We have an injury sub for Meg Duffy.
Hoping Duffy's okay. It looks like she's got a bit of a raspberry. What are those called?
Good one, Jay, yes. Not the good kind of raspberries. I think it's the bad kind.
MC subbed in for her.
Looks like a call there as no one followed that number 2 Mattamore to the break side.
Violation, looks like. I think people started moving before the disc was tapped in. McKenna Mattamore with a great breakthrow. Dips a little soon in front of Squid. Dee Dee picking up the disc.
And another whistle. Looks like a timeout from Torch this time. So they'll burn 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Another chance to score going O-line.
I really want to see our throwers figure out this wind. It is swirly, but we play here every year.
Yes, Texas is known for a windy spring, I'd say. So
We're going to need to make our way through this field, through this wind, find those receivers because they are getting open. We just got to hit them.
Disc grab is the official
For sure.
disc of the PUL and the Austin Torch for 6 years running. Thank you, disc grab.
looks like we're going. Torch is going with their first O-line that got out at the beginning of the game. Summer Wilson is going to pick up and see what she's got.
Summer Wilson picking up the disc for the Torch.
I think if we can get it to Amy Broom, I know she can definitely get those windy throws off. We had Goldie Nationals last weekend. She was on my team, and she can put it in the wind.
It's always windy at Goldie Nationals.
It's in Round Rock. It's windy. If you were there, sorry.
It does find Amy Broom, and
As
she
I
does rip
said,
it. Let's see if it finds a receiver.
Oh, it dips.
Just short of Jamie Estes, but a very favorable roll for the Torch.
That was about 100-yard roll, man.
Let's get a lockdown defense going on here.
Still going.
Jamie Estes on the mark. Let's see a good mark here. And shut down defense from everybody else downfield. That's what we want to see. A short field turn for the Torch.
Let's put it in. Summer Wilson picks up the disc. Replaces Amy Broom. Breaks the marks, Carly Garrett.
That's the break we knew Amy Broom can do. She's looking to get it back. She does. One big fake. Back to the backhand side.
Gilbert with the disc. Looking for the score.
Patience
Maddie
here.
Cannon looking for somebody open. Finds Carly Garrett. Let's go. First score for Torch.
That's Carly Garrett with the score.
Austin Disco Club teammates there. A little bit of a connection.
Yeah, they should have some chemistry this year from their mixed club debut for Austin Disco Club. Made its natties on the first year. And I believe they have a club combine coming up, tryouts with some of the local teams here in town pretty soon. Maybe this weekend or next weekend.
If you're wondering why we look so good on the field, it's because Breakmark Ultimate is doing our jerseys this year. Looking crisp, looking fresh.
Moving the disc in small spaces with us.
Yeah, we're excited about the new jersey sponsorship. It's always fun to try new things, get new things. They look very nice. We have quite a few fans out here with their sponsorship jerseys on as well. Very awesome to see our fans buying into the Torch this year.
Gabby Queen with the pull.
Got a minute 15 on the clock.
Good distance, good float. Let's Torch set up their defense. Tilo launches it downfield. Let's see if Easton can track it down. Oh. Tilo finds McKenna Maddie-Moore in the end zone. A little bump from Easton. Everybody's all right. That's a score for Indy Red.
Yeah, Indy Red got up on that play. Glad everybody's all good. Big jumps for the Indy Red there.
Indy Red 3, Austin George 1.
We got 1 minute on the clock. Torch is going to get it on O. Do you think we try to punch it in quick here, Dre, or do we try to hold it?
Well, there's a couple of things going on here. We want to get those points, but we also know that at the end of the first quarter, the play won't stop once the clock runs out. So we want to keep possession, but we also know that we want to get scores. I think right now, with the amount of turnovers that there's been, I want to see the Torch be a little bit more conservative, keep this game within one, and keep that disc on our side.
For sure. We can hear the gusts up here in the booth, so it's, holding possession here would be ideal. Wasting clock's a little tough in this type of wind, so as long as we keep some good possession, stopping that roll just on the sidelines.
Finds Amy Broom with a great layout grab. Amy Broom launches it, though, and just turns over in the wind.
Gotta hustle to the disc on these windy days. That pre-stall is going.
We got Ellie Jose with the disc for Indy Red.
Nice flat flick, but sail's just out of bounds.
I think Jamie was going to get the deed there. She really closed down on her person. Summer Wilson picks up, swings it over to Amy Broom. A little bobble, but reels it in.
We're looking to hold possession. The clock's at 0.
Finds Emmy Marshall.
Just got to possess, but unfortunately right then, clean hand block, and the players don't quite know yet, but that's going to be the end of the quarter. But unfortunately nobody knows on the field. I don't think the buzzer went off. If this happens and it's a score, it might come back. But we'll see what happens here. Just out of reach for Indy Red. Number 33, Jalen Baumgartner.
We have a little clock malfunction. Indy 3, Austin 1.
Well, they had a chance to get that one there. They were being patient. The swing off the line in the wind was a really tough throw for Emmy Marshall there.
It was a
great block.
Very good hand block there from Indy Red. What do you want to see?
We're back. Yeah, I think, what do you think about Torch trying some zone defense coming into this quarter?
I think that would be interesting. It worked against us. Might work against Red. Interested to see what zone looks the team has this year.
Yeah.
Not an all-new coaching staff, but kind of a new hierarchy.
Yes, yeah, we have a new head coach. He assisted last year, though, Primo.
Yeah, he's not here today,
But
though.
he's at TEP. You might have heard of it. Coaching which team over there?
He's coaching the Mexico national team.
Yes. And you have played for them before, yeah?
I have not played for the Mexico national team. I have played for Primo before.
Primo and a different team. Malafala. What's the name of it?
I played with Malafama.
That's what I thought it was.
Back
All
in
right.
2018, we went to Worlds. No biggie. Just kidding.
biggie,
It was
no
pretty
biggie.
biggie.
But yeah, without Primo here today, we do have Betty Diamond. Is Laura Mathis that her name now?
I'm going to keep calling her Laura Landis until she tells me not to.
True. And Michael Mathis as our coaching staff today. They were all part of the coaching staff last year, just back in slightly different roles, but same vibes.
It's nice to have this continuity with coaches. They get to implement new systems, but still know what the team is capable of and still have their unit be cohesive. All right, we got both teams on the line, getting ready to get started with this second quarter. I want to see the Torch get these couple of points back. We have our O-line out there.
Yeah, new 12 minutes. O-line's back out. I don't hear the gusts, but I'm guessing they're still out there.
Don't get me wrong. We don't want to keep talking about the win the whole game. But it is a pretty big factor. Number 23, Lily Hobday, with a good pull. Gets a nice little roll for them. But the Torch find Amy Broom in the center of the field. Finds Nikki Gilbert. Finds Carly Garrett. Jamie Estes wide open. Finds Summer Wilson. Tucked in this corner. Finds
There
Carly
it
Garrett.
is.
Nice and easy. What do you think about that play?
I mean, that was about as smooth as it gets, right? No turns, maybe first clean hold of the day.
First clean hold of the day, I'd say.
All right, right out the quarter. So that's how we should have started. We wanted to start, but now we're in it on this second quarter.
O-line did their job. Now we want to see the D-line do theirs.
Is that Carly Garrett with both scores today? I'm pretty sure. She's back. She played for a WUL team, Arizona Sidewinders, for a few seasons. Super glad to have her back, especially when she's scoring all the points.
She brings some quickness and is able to play on the handler and cutter side of the disc. So we really love having her. Sure, Lou about to get this pull off for Torch.
Yeah, I'm a quiet person. My name's Trainer Yeager. I'll talk a little louder. Maybe you'll hear me now. I know you want to know what I got to say.
I can't wait to hear you scream, "Yurt!"
Yard alert. All right, that's a good
Nice
roll.
little roller,
Don't need to
but-
stop it. That's all right. Sideline, we'll take it.
We'll take it. A little J to the sideline. Not bad.
Downward first, ready for some D.
We're going to see number 11, Tilo, picking up the disc for Indy Red. And
Yance on the mark. Looking big.
a little launch.
Can Rocha get there?
That's a good toss. That's a good toss. Not in, though.
Tilo to McGuire.
Katrina McGuire.
Katrina McGuire reels it in with a pass from Jalen Baumgartner. Great read on that huck. think
Rosenthal
that's a
from
pretty good
McGuire.
game plan.
Yes, that's another clean one. So now both teams have one, if you're keeping track.
You know, Tilo is somebody who I always wanted to play with. I wish she was on our team right now. We could use a lefty.
True. Maybe one day, because I don't know if y'all know this, there have been many Indy Red to Austin Torch back and forths. It might have something to do with the flame, the torch, the fire. I don't know. We've had Anastasia Foster, Maple Atkins, Threet, now LG, and Squid. That's 4. It's pretty good. Pretty good numbers. If I had a fact checker, I would ask, does any other team have more? I don't know. Ooh, a little 360 pull there by number 7 from Indy Red,
It's really working.
Annie Mylink.
Amy Broom centers to Summer Wilson. That's a launch.
Wilson with the hook.
It's up to Cannon. What a read.
Cannon comes out with it to Garrett.
And Carly Garrett, but the observer calls it down. That is an active observer call.
Come on,
So
Torch.
nothing you can do about that. He was right there, so we'll check the tape, though.
Indy Red gives it right back, though. Let's see what we can do in the red zone here. Amy Broom picking up.
Broom leading the squad.
A little pick call.
Colin field pick.
You know, I just saw 2 Indy Red players peel off to both guard Maddie Cannon. I want to see the person who got left behind find the break side so that the Torch can get some movement. We don't want to be stuck in this corner. That's why.
Yeah, another tougher round throw off that sideline. Indy Red's looking to push that fast break. Very good snag by number 40, Skittles.
Skittles with the disc.
And Riley Kuzinik centers it to Lily Hobday. Lily Hobday puts it up.
Come on, Summer. Let's get that D.
And Summer with the read. Clean D. Right on the goal line. Great play.
Great play. She finds Carly Garrett. Let's get some movement going. Little power
Carly.
position action.
Carly's looking to go fast.
Holsters, but she and Maddie Cannon working it up the field. Finds Jamie Estes. Finds Nikki. Finds Carly Garrett. Now this is a movement we want to see from our O-line.
I believe that was Big Dog. Carly.
Maddie Cannon to Jamie Estes for the score.
There it is.
Estes with the score.
Torches hype after that one. They earned it.
I love that movement. We went from sideline to sideline, opened up the field for ourselves, and I think that's going to be very effective going forward if our O-line can continue to do that.
Yeah, the quick shots were there. Dare I say it, a little more Goldie-esque. A lot of the Torch players love that Goldie life.
No, Jaeger, you love the goal too.
No, Carly Garrett loves it, and JV Estes loves it. I do love it. But yeah, another score that Carly Garrett is very involved in. I'm glad to see Jamie Estes get in on that action as well. She's been on the team ever since I can remember. But yeah, she's definitely been one of our top scorers on the O-line for many years. Also a player that came from another PUL team, the Atlanta Soul. But we love to have her back. Another roller pull
Yeah,
out on the sidelines.
I really don't mind them landing on this sideline. We get a little bit of a trap going. This looks a little zony from Torch.
Oh,
Roll up to
it
D.
rolled out of bounds, so it should be.
Ooh, I don't know
Okay,
why it's
never
going to
mind.
the middle of the
I
field.
don't
Anybody else
know
know?
the rule. That's okay.
I don't know either.
Dre is an observer, and she doesn't know the rule or what they're working on.
Was.
They're going to talk about it. The
Observers
observers.
are talking, possibly will be out to the side since it rolled out.
And Maggie Rao was excited. She was right after all. I believe
Alright, side
she
line
knows
to
number
Maggie
11, Tilo, pretty well.
Yeah, they
Maggie
played together
played.
on Rival.
Yeah, and it's up.
There goes. That's the playbook.
Can Lorraine get
Tilo
the
launching
play?
it.
Yes.
But
she
we got
can.
low. We got low back there. They
Whose
got
house?
Tilo, but we got low.
It's Lowe's house.
Low picking up.
I love that look from MC. Nice. Maggie finds her back.
MC looking for the hammer. Love that. Very calm, though. Very calm.
Look a little double teamy. But we move on. Nice quick movement. Unfortunate.
Raul's ready with that D right now.
Ral back on the mark.
Tilo picks it back up. I wonder if she's going to launch it again. Oh, that's a great bid. Just out of reach. Torch, get the disc back.
Number 9 champ with that bid.
Great bid by number 9.
Oh,
Jim.
Squid double hand deed.
I think the mark got a piece of it. And then Squid finished the job. LG with a nice inside to find number 77. Katrina McGuire for the score.
You've seen that one a lot, Dre, right? That inside LG flick.
She can do it all.
Been doing it since Texas Melee.
Yeah, we go way back.
All right, well, that puts us at, is that correct? 5-3?
I believe so. Still got a lot of time left in the quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's been scoring the easy way, as we expected. Maybe not everyone, but for the most part. We'll see if we can get any upwinds this half, but 7 minutes left before halftime. Down by 2 coming out on Amy Broom back on the line. Carly Garrett back on the line. Looking for a connection there. Calling it. Whoa, the wind is moving that disc way back.
Amy Room picks up. Finds Summer Wilson. Nice throw to Maddie Cannon. Carly Garrett wide open.
Garrett looking to score again.
Summer Wilson with a great bid to save possession.
Summer Wilson with an amazing bid. 2.
Finds Nikki Gilbert in the end zone. Just like that. That's why they're the O-line, right?
True. It was clean. What can I say?
Torch scored over in the end zone.
All right, hey Torch fans, I hope y'all hungry. We're gonna have 30 hot pizzas delivered in about 10 minutes. So for halftime, get ready for some pizza. All proceeds benefit.
All right, 4 to 5 here. Torch needs a break.
I'll let you know when it arrives.
Yeah, we need a break and we need it stat.
They're getting hype on the sidelines. Summer Wilson always lit for us. She deserves to be a great bid, great assist.
I think our D-line is playing good defense. We are right there. We just need our D-line offense to clean up a bit because we need those breaks from them.
We got Carrie Younts running to stop that roll. It didn't quite stop it. It's still rolling a little bit. All right, Tilo looking for the big hook right off the bat.
Made the adjustment there to force Tilo.
That's McGuire back to Tilo. Not the D we wanted.
We tried to We tried to make an adjustment there to stop Tilo from just ripping the lefty backhand. Instead, she beat us with the up the line.
Yeah, that's the tough one when you can do all those throws.
Torch hand, pump up this O-line. Let's go, Austin Torres.
All right, back to Torch O-line. It's been quick scores for both teams going this way, so we'll see which team can really fire it up and make a play. Get that upwind D break. It's going to be big for whoever can get it.
Yeah, I think as long as our O keeps playing clean, our D line is going to get there. And that's when the tables are going to turn for us.
Yeah, Torch, let's go. Us to stop the roll. Broom to pick up.
Amy Broom centers to Summer Wilson.
Centers
Going to hear that a lot.
Nikki, great grab.
Nikki brings it down. Back to Summer. Finds Amy in the middle. Great punch through to Emmy Marshall, making her Torch debut. Representing the entire New Orleans community here.
Garrett.
Emmy Marshall finds Summer.
Marshall.
Going every other here.
Making great some O plays here. Summer, Wilson, Marshall. Steal.
Jaeger, I love our team.
Yep.
That throw
Light, lit, burn, love.
makes me
But the
angry.
hand block.
That hand block makes me so happy.
No, Emmy Marshall was doing great every other on that one. The wind just caught that one on the, but maybe a timeout just
timeout.
before the
on the field.
block from Carly Garrett. That happens in the PUL.
That is great coaching right there.
Yep. That's their second timeout, last one of this half. But great use of it, I would say.
This timeout brought to you by Scout Real Estate. Scout Real Estate is an Austin-based firm built for smart, sustainable urban growth. Represented by longtime Ultimate player Ron
All right,
Seiberg.
we're going to need our
Scout's unique
D-line to
vertical
make this
expertise,
stop
mixed-use
here.
expertise delivers
Indy Red has some work to do going upwind, but
If you are looking
they made the
to
right
buy,
plays
sell,
getting that
build,
timeout.
rush property,
Yeah, we've seen quite a few
Scout.
disc turnover on this side of the field.
Realtor.
Both teams having a lot of success on this side, or having their success. I won't say a lot of it.
Let's go, George.
Probably a good time to shout out our sponsors. This
Aw,
live
yeah.
broadcast is brought to you by the Premier Ultimate League. The PUL is a 501c6 nonprofit.
Chosen.
I just got off an airplane.
There's a lot going on in the booth right now, sorry.
We're doing pretty good.
What's the score?
6-4. We're losing.
All right.
This league has been community funded since day one. We are so grateful for the support. We ask that you consider donating to help us continue to transform and fulfill our mission. Head over to PremierUltimateLeague.com to donate today. And just keep watching. All of our games are live streamed for free on YouTube. And they are all under the PUL YouTube. Right on cue, a D from the Torch.
Gonzalez, big defense right there. You love to see it right out of that timeout.
MC finds Gabby, finds Cass. Just through the hands of Maggie Rao.
All right, Torch D.
Tilo picking up, going left to right on your screen.
All right, second chance for Indy Red here. Tilo with the smooth.
Tilo finds LG. Jaeger is stunned. It's a drop from Indy Red. Torch back on O.
Indy Red.
Low Garen picking up.
Good job, Low Garen. Picking up the disc. In case you were wondering.
Low Garen finds Olympia Walker.
Joe, back on the mic for the 2025 Torch season. I know you missed me.
Finds Bree Taylor.
Bree Taylor with the disc.
Finds
Breaker.
Cassia Gonzalez. Wonder if we'll keep working it up this sideline or if we'll see a break throw. Finds Lo Garin. Lo Garin can do it all. Just outside the end zone. Nobody's cutting for her, though. Somebody is poached. There is a call on the field.
Was it another timeout by Torch, maybe? All right. Yep, that is a timeout for the Torch. 3 minutes left in the half. Good call to use that one right now to make sure we get this one in. I think that was pretty good work by that line. A lot of turns back and forth, but they were making plays on both sides.
Yeah, taking the safe options. If the open side is open, you might as well throw it there. Our O-line has been very crisp this quarter in this red zone. I want to see them punch it in here quick so that we could go get a break. Keep this game within one, and our D-line can get to work.
Aligned with their equity-driven mission. Registration is open right now for Tusk's premier program. 2 weeks of ultimate training fun at camp in June. Register at tuskulti.com. Again, that's TUSCULTI.com. And follow Tusk on Instagram and Twitter at @TuskUlti.
Summer Wilson with the disc. Try to swing it off the sideline. Unable to bring it down. Nikki Gilbert on the mark. Indy Red back with the disc. Maddie Cannon on the mark. There is a pick called.
Pick called.
All right. Coming back in with number 33, Baumgartner.
Good switch there. Stop the flow.
Hop Day with that good grab for Indy.
Oh, Nikki with the wraparound mark there. Trying to get that hand block. But Indy Red still keep position. Nice break throw.
Just about to midfield, going upwind.
Number 57, Ellie Jello-Jose. Some great backhands, great around backhands into the break side. But Indy Red turn it over, and we are back on it. Summer finds Maddie Cannon. Jamie had some separation. Maddie Cannon opted not to throw it.
And a call on the field. Maybe a foul call.
Is there a foul called on the field?
Didn't release the disc. Maybe a contact.
Tapping the disc back in. Maddie Cannon still with the disc. Summer makes a nice upline cut. But we find Jamie right in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be. We don't want to be trapped on the sideline, having to make a tough break there. Again, end of this quarter, the team in possession remains in possession until there is a turnover or a score. Oh.
That's all right. 23 seconds left. That might have been a foul call, or it is a foul call.
It was a foul.
Probably talk about it with the observer. He was right there.
Yeah, those are tough. That's the coach poach corner. A little bit of a dangerous play there, possibly. I think that's what Maddie Cannon is feeling. A defender coming from her blind side.
Yeah.
You're trying to make the play as a defender. You're trying to be safe still. But that's a tough one. It's going to be up to the players on the field to decide what went down there. From up here, To me, it looked a little dangerous. What about you?
Clock will go back to 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's tough when you can't
Again,
see him
remember,
coming.
The team in possession of the disc.
But again, the observer was right there, so if they want to go to the observer, I think that's a great idea.
To hold possession.
And he's going to his pocket.
Score or trim the disc.
It's gonna be a card, I think.
Yeah, kind of just confirms what we saw from up here, that may have been a dangerous play.
Yellow card.
Yeah, player safety is first and foremost a priority, and that's what the observers are here to do. And again, defenders want to make those plays. You all get eyes for the disc. We all get eyes for the disc there. Tough corner. Honestly, don't love the torch throwing it into that corner, but
Yeah, I think we got a little scared being on that sideline. We've had a tough time swinging it off, so it makes sense that it went down that way. But it again, observers are there, so that's why they're there. Make those tough calls, have an unbiased opinion. 30 seconds back on the clock. The horn did go off during that, but I believe we put more time back on. So we'll be playing for possession again for this going into half. Cannon picking up the disc, tapping it.
Disc right on the inside line.
Big fake moving that mark.
Carly Garrett again.
Choo. Back at it again.
It's probably way easier to get to this field than it is to get to Arizona, don't you think? I hope she's happy.
Maybe a little bit. And again, an Austin Disco Club connection.
How many players we got from Disco Club?
It's a good question. Cannon, Estes, Garrett, Claire Stewart, not rostered today, but plays. Nikki Gilbert.
I've got really exciting news, fans.
And Low. Gotta have Low. Gotta have Low.
On the other side, though, for Indy Red, we got 7 people who won a national championship with hybrid, including none other than LG.
LG and LG's husband, who used to play double wide.
Who now plays in the AEDL for the UFA. My bad. I don't know their name.
Houston.
I'm gonna get to see him out there.
What a pickup for them.
What a pickup. Oh, what a sky ball from Sharu. It's gonna give everybody time to get there. It lands just out of bounds.
Very close to hitting that line, which would have been amazing.
That would have been really cool. But the defense gets a set. Tilo is picking up in the middle of the field. We know she can rip the backhand.
Got a shout out. Also, Vanessa is on ADC. Thank you, Jet.
Carry on the mark. Not letting Tilo get that backhand off.
The buzzer goes off. They need to possess. Torch needs a D. Torch needs that D. If anyone's going to get it, I believe Carrie Yuntz can. Just out of reach.
That's the end of the half.
Halftime, 6-5 Indy Red. Almost as close as it gets.
Yeah, like 1 off from being as close
Just
as it gets.
if you like math, let me tell you.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, breathe slow.
After halftime, that was a good break. A lot of players were working on their throws for sure because it's still windy. Before the poll, we wanted to mention Torched documentary is now free on Tubi. They have a lot of free movies, and ours is one of them. So please go check it out. You can also buy it on Apple TV if you love us that much. But we love the support. Shout out to Hogue for making that movie. All right, we are in.
Indy Red with the disc. Working it up this near sideline to us. Goes over the head of Tilo, but finds number 77, Katrina McGuire, for the score. Indy Red starting out how they want to start out. Unfortunate for us.
Tilo does it again.
Yeah. You take it with a backhand, and now she's got an open flake. And surprise, she can throw a flick as well.
Yes. As I mentioned earlier, she can throw all the throws.
Yeah, I want to see the Torch take away more of those quick shots and make the disc flow. I think we were pretty close on all of those deep shots we've contested. So if we could take away those easy passes, I think that'll work out better for us in the long run, making them turn the disc over, forcing drops and stuff like that. But we got our O-line going out. Hopefully they're feeling good this half as well.
Yeah, we're excited. I hope Torch can get that big defense here soon. Again, all the teams scoring this way.
Lily Hobday with a good pull. Summer Wilson rips a big backhand. Jamie Estes is finding it. She's able to pull it down in the end zone. A little bit of a bobble, but she got it in. Jamie Estes. That is a great connection. That's what we are talking about.
We are looking
good.
Shout out to Lily White. Jamie Estes, she's a teacher. Her kids are usually out here, but just in case they're on the stream, I want to shout them out. Big fans. And shout out to Summer Wilson's sister. She wants us to play Drake for her. I'll see if I can make that happen. Maybe if you come play in Austin, Kimmy.
I agree.
Then we can make that trade
Come
easy.
home.
I'll play you Drake all day. Summer's hype on the sidelines. Hopefully the camera can get her. She wants to hear from the fans because we are looking good. Now we need that big defense.
That's a big, big shout out to Summer Wilson, a product of Austin Ultimate through and through, all the way from the U scene through college, club, and now pro.
Yes. I remember when I first moved here. I'm pretty sure she was playing for Moon Tower or someone of the like. Been many years of Summer playing for all the teams.
Tilo picking up, rips a flick this time. Frankie able to get the D. Love that. She needs some help though. Dee with a nice upline. We get the disc moving. Dee is looking for some help downfield. Floats one. Unfortunate. LG brings it back down. For Indy Red, that is not. Sorry, I know you guys are wishing LG was on our team too.
Not just
Tilo on this sideline has been lethal against us. LG, just as good. Oh, floats it. Finds Squid. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the LG to Squid connection.
Old Torch to Old Torch.
Oh, my gosh. The dagger.
Are they looking good? Dare I say?
I could cry.
That was a good shot by LG. I think it was for a different receiver again.
Yeah, I think she was looking for
Squid's always
Tilo
heads
there.
up. Squid's heads up.
Again, a lot of success on this our left side of the field.
Score is 8-6. O-line's looking for another clean hold. Going with the wind.
Number 23, Lily Hobday with the pull. Gets about half field. We got Summer Wilson picking up. Let's see what she's going to do this time. Oh, yeah. Some do it chants from the crowd. And she does do it. And she does it again.
Oh.
Finds Carly Garrett this time.
2 for 2. Right when Kimmy Wilson said, LOL, go Summer. She can't be stopped.
Clearly can't be stopped. A backhand flick. She's going to do it. I love that. Throw your receivers open. That is great body positioning from Carly Garrett. Able to read that. Punch it in quick. Come on, we need this D-line.
I hope to see her go crazy on the sidelines again. I need that camera shot. Summer going wild. Great put. Carly was open. She read it well.
I agree. We're going to need the D-line to step it up here. Our O-line is firing, and if they're scoring in one throw, our D-line's going to have to generate some breaks here to see us through this game. Low Guerin getting set to pull.
Fun fact, Summer Wilson did break her wrist this last club season, but clearly not slowing her down.
It was her left wrist.
Here comes D-line.
Well, no, she hurt her right wrist too.
I have no idea.
Okay, I was like, wait. She was arm wrestling someone. Annie.
Maggie eager to get on the tee.
It's all better,
Maggie
clearly.
Rowell rhymes with towel on the mark on Tilo. Tilo is, fakes a big backhand. She got me.
Great tee by Torch.
Good D, good D.
And it's up.
Through the hands of the
Down. Picked up by Lowe.
offender, not defender.
Robbins with the
Such a
disc.
weird word. MC and Low working it, trying to get through. Cass toes the sideline, keeps possession, finds Gabby Quina, trying to work it towards the middle of the field, trying not to get trapped on this sideline. Gabby unable to keep that through, just took her eyes off of it for a second. Maggie Rowell on the mark on Tilo, hoping Tilo doesn't hurt us yet again. Tilo to LG, it's gonna work. You know what? I'm happy for them. I'm happy that they're happy.
Brings our score to Torch 7, Indy Red 9.
Some good plays there. I saw Gonzalez doing some stuff. I believe she was supposed to be playing at TEP this weekend, TEP this weekend.
Yeah, she's one of three members of the Torch this year who are representing Mexico. She
Amazing.
is also on the Mexico national team, but is here this weekend while Brenda and Primo are over there.
Yeah, we're glad to have her.
Very glad to have her. That was a great toe on the sideline there.
Will Wilson do it again.
Oh, they got to pull it quick. It looks like the time was almost called there on that pull.
Rolls out of bounds to this sideline closest to us. Amy Broom's going to pick it up. A little bit of a zone here. Oh, just over. Nikki somehow brings it in. We called her Nikki Claus in college because she could catch just about anything. Summer finds Emmy Marshall. Emmy Marshall finds Summer again. A little catch. See if they can find Jamie, who is wide open here. Nobody is on Jamie. She may be a little too far on the sideline. Oh, yeah, nice poke through that zone. Now they find Jamie.
Torch doing a nice job of working through this zone.
They break back around, back in the middle of the field with Summer. Now Carly Garrett. Summer going every other. Small hole there. Maybe could have found Amy Broom. Carly Garrett with the disc.
Garrett finds Broom.
Amy Broom over to Summer. Oh,
And over to
Summer
Torch.
sends it to Nikki Claus,
Claus.
who, she did have a hand on it, but D got it first.
Great spirit. Thank you.
A lefty rip there, but Summer is in the area, unable to get it. That is a great attack from number 19, Melissa Gibbs.
Call there.
I was looking down at my sheet. What happened?
I can see the observers getting involved here. I also was looking down, but I'm pretty sure a foul was called. And it's
Foul,
a
no contest. Good thing we got signs, right? Nikki on the mark. On number 16, Riley Kuznicki. Nikki on Kuznicki. There's a timeout called by Indy Red. Going to bring in the O-line.
you to do so.
We're going to need a big stop here. Kinsey knees on LG.
Let's keep an eye on Carrie Yuntz here, number 77, for a big D on their ISO right now.
Shrew and Frankie ready to take anything that happens in the stack. Running the dump set for Indy Red here. A little contact on the mark there. No biggie. They keep moving. Didi and Kinsey working on LG and Champ.
Well, there it is. That is the break we've been talking about, upwind.
Yeah, that's huge for them. I believe that was LG to number 2, Maddie Moore.
Maddie Moore was hype. She deserves it. Great calmness by LG there.
Able to get open up line on Kinsey. Kinsey's a very good defender. LG is LG.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for the torch. Down by 3, they need everything you've got.
10-7. Torch does love to be a second half team, I will say. Even a fourth quarter team, dare I say.
Our O-line going in the direction that they are not used to for this game. Hopefully they're able to protect the disc and not let this turn into a double break.
Yeah, important for us not to let it slip away at this point. One break going this way for us, and I'd say we're back in it.
Big pull from number 7, Annie Mylink. Summer Wilson to pick up.
It's like another zony look from Indy.
Zoni, look, Maddie Cannon, how did she catch that? Summer and Emmy working it over to the other side of the field. Amy finds Carly Garrett. Nice break throw to Jamie Estes. Back to Amy Broom. Finds Emmy Marshall. Finds Jamie Estes. They are working over on that sideline. Loss of yards there. We're going to work it over to this side, whatever it takes.
Garrett directing traffic.
All the way back into our end zone. Got to keep working forward. That's all right, as long as we have possession, right? The throws through are going to come. We're stretching the defense. Our throws are working really hard. We're going to see our poppers try to find spaces, and then hopefully we can stretch through.
I'm liking the fakes here by Torch.
Quick movement, not a lot of yards gained, but we are making the defense move, which hopefully will either tire them out or will create space for our poppers. Emmy Marshall with the disc.
Torch nice and patient in this zone.
Carly Garrett working through. Unfortunate there.
On a reach of Amy Broom.
Amy Broom with the big bid, though, to try to save it.
Nikki on the mark. Wide open throw from number 16, Riley Kuznicki, to number 7, Annie Mylink for Indy Red.
7-Eleven Slurpee time.
7-Eleven, if you're hearing this, sponsor us.
Maybe we gotta get the wave started.
Your hand's free. You should go out in front. Get it. Yeah, Joe.
I'm gonna go through it myself.
Torch sideline is looking to the fans right now for some hype and some energy. That's 2 in a row for Indy.
Sorry. Alright, I'm starting over here.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row for Indy. We are sending out a new O-line here. Try to convert.
Stop that break train. Again, we can score quick when we have the energy. So
Working from our right to left here has been more successful than working left to right. So hopefully the flex line here is able to punch it in, and we can get those breaks going. We need those breaks.
Shout out to the fans for hitting the wave right now.
Low Garen picking up the disc with a flick fours on her. She's able to break the mark over to MC Robbins. Over to Gabby Queena. Back to MC. Finds a nice hole to Maggie Rowell. Finds Easton. They're working together. Easton, Rowell, Easton, MC. Unfortunate throw too low for Gabby. Nice break throw from number 57, Ellie Jose. But Easton there with the D with great field position for the torch here. Cast wide open, calling for that disc. Finds Easton. Great breakthrough by Easton.
Easton working there, one of those bookends.
Just a slight hesitation there from the thrower, and it gives the defender the time that they needed to get that. That was a great D. Number 57, Ellie Jose with the disc. Bree Taylor, celebrating her birthday, reels in for Torch D.
I'd like to see Logan involved here. She can make plays.
Finds Easton. Finds Gabby. Low again, but now it's low. MC gets free to low, and we punch it in. Oh, not in called.
That's okay.
I do believe this is an observer
That
active call.
It wasn't. That's what
It
I
wasn't.
said.
It
Oh, what?
wasn't.
That wasn't crazy. Just kidding. I just wanted low to score since I said, oh, never mind. We're back.
No score.
Fine. Skirt.
Disc on the line.
One observer called in.
Somebody is unmarked. Okay.
There it is. Basically a bookend.
Sometimes you do what you got to do.
Great work by Lo Guerin there.
I think Lo had about 3 Indy Red players around her at that point. Cheeky little high release to Easton for the score.
She's tall and she's cheeky, so I'm not too surprised by that one. Yeah, I'd love to see Lo get super involved here. She's a game changer, so I'd like to get her on some of these D lines.
We got Meg Duffy with the pull here.
8-11. If you can't tell, the fiery 8 on our scoreboard. It's pretty cool looking scoreboard, I do say so myself.
Pull from Duffy goes out of bounds. We are going to be able to set up, but that gives Indy pretty good field positioning.
Does it look like we're setting something here, or?
Yeah, it looks a little zony by us.
Yeah, Dee is not currently on anybody, but maybe just a little sagging off for a wall.
Tilo rips it. Sharu's back there. Let's see who comes. Oh. Foul called by Sharu, though, and it's a turnover. Disc to Torch. Sharu finds Frankie with a buttery around. Frankie finds Rachel Rocha just out of reach.
Rocha almost with that bid.
Torch back on D here.
A wide open red player, but that wind does us a favor. Thank you,
Pushes it
wind.
down.
Lucky break to the George. Sharu picking up the
All right,
disc.
second chance. Minute 20 left. in
Sharu
this
with the
third
disc
quarter.
again. We don't love being on this side, but we do love to see Sharu break the mark.
Duffy.
Dee working it over to the high side is what we call it.
There's Papa Roach, number 2, with the disc.
Finds Meg Duffy. We really want to work in the middle of the field more so than on the sidelines. We don't want to force our throwers to make these insane break throws. But Cheru's got it. And Carrie, little floaty, finds Kinsey Knees. Tila was right there, unable to bring it down. But here goes the torch, breaking through. Kinsey
Squidward.
a little bit behind Frankie there. Squid,
Someone's gotta catch Squid.
able to get the D there. Looks like the torch is going to set up again in their zone and stop this fast break from Indy Red. I think Indy Red is okay slowing it down here with the end of the quarter approaching. They will keep possession even if the timer or the timer goes to 0.
Torch would love to get a quick D right before the time expires.
So
he can
close.
have
D was
possession.
right there.
Close to the D there.
That's the buzzer. Indy will maintain possession. It sails just over number 77, and that's the end of the third quarter.
All right, well, we'll take the stop there. We'll take the no-score possession. But could have used that one. That would have been the big momentum we needed.
Yeah, we got 12 minutes to figure it out, to get these breaks back. And, even if whatever happens, the torch is still very capable of coming through with this. We want to see them at least get one score on that tough end zone just for
pride.
For pride, for
Yeah, for
momentum.
pride.
Yeah. But very capable of turning this game around in this quarter.
Yeah, we see some players getting some throws in again between this quarter break here.
Scout Real Estate.
Still swirly enough that they just want more and more touches.
Gonna take this chance to shout out all of our sponsors who you can find on our jerseys actually. First and foremost, Breakmark, who produced our jerseys, our uniforms this year. We've got Scout Real Estate on the left sleeve, and we've got Tusk 365 on the back of our jerseys. Check them out. You got anything to say about them? You know
I
about
love
Tusk
them.
365.
Oh, I know about both of them. Yeah, Scout Real Estate, Rob Seidenberg played many pickup games and many Grandmasters tournaments. No, just one. He's probably played more. But yeah, great local guy, real estate. Hit him up if you're in town or if you want to buy some property here. Any Indy fans, come on down. And yes, Tusk 365. I was at Spring League today with my middle schoolers. And yeah, it's great. 10 middle school teams, 12 to 15 high school teams, I believe.
Yeah.
Great little league, 6-week season. Saturday mornings, we're out there.
Rachel Joy Rocha, a
Rachel Joy
product
Rocha's out there.
of
Rachel
Tusk
Jaeger's out there.
365.
I call her Little Rachel. She's slightly smaller than me. You can't say that about many people, so I'm Big Rachel.
Sure.
'Cause
I think you
I'm
guys
a
are the same
trainer,
height.
And I'm Jaeger.
All right, we got our O-line out there. That's a great pull. I believe it's number 77 for Indy Red. Summer Wilson catches it. Center Sammy Broom. They're in zone look. Finds Emmy Marshall. Back to Summer.
Looks again like a zone look from Indy Red.
Over to Carly Garrett. Finds Jamie Estes.
Garrett finds Estes.
Need our downfield people to find some holes for us. Summer finds a good hole. Gets in a good position, but not much help from the downfield. That's a nice look there. Way to move your mark.
Estes working it with Garrett. He finds Wilson.
Garrett moving.
Broom.
Back to Summer. Maddie Cannon and Nikki Gilbert trying to find holes here, and they do. There's Maddie Cannon. Want to see her look up field there so that we can get the disc moving. Back to Maddie Cannon, another hole. Finds Nikki. Nikki is not able to come down with that disc.
Claws came off for that.
Claws came off. It was a little too low for her, you know? It's got to be above the head for Nikki Claus. Tilo looking to rip one, but Nikki's got a good mark. And that's a very quick turn in the Torch's favor. Amy Broom picking up.
It's like Indy Red is back in a person. Look.
Nice break there from Amy Broom. Finds Jamie Estes. A big rip. A big rip is going to find Emmy Marshall. Over to Carly Garrett, who finds Maddie Cannon.
There it is.
That is exactly what the Torch needed. We did it in the fourth quarter. We score over on this right sideline.
That's the energy Torch likes.
That's
we get
gonna.
hot, we get fiery. We get excited.
That's
It's
gonna
now
set up our
9-11.
D line. That's gonna set up our D line for a very good break opportunity here, and that's what we want.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I believe I said 7-Eleven Slurpee time, and it's working. So 7-Eleven, hit us up, please.
It's time to get up and dance. Yeah.
2 points, y'all.
Oh yeah, it's Torch time. We got a strong D line out there. Low, Gabby, MC, Maggie, Cass, Easton, and Olympia out there. Gonna get this D for Torch.
Texas, Texas.
Yeehaw.
Killer D line out there.
A flick pull.
Whoa, baby. Roll it.
Maggie Rouse setting the mark here on Tilo. LG and Low Garin. This is a matchup I love to see.
Been waiting years for that one.
Tilo with the disc. Maggie Rouse on the mark here.
Tilo again with the disc, Maggie Rowell on the mark.
LG with a good bid. Unable to get it. That's great defense.
I
Good
said
mark, good D.
I said I wanted low on this D line, and here she is. Let's go.
Low picks up. Sends it downfield.
Putting it downfield.
Looking for Olympia.
Looking for Olympia.
Oh, Olympia brings it down. Let's go. Finds Maggie. Who finds Kat? Oh, that's Bree Taylor. Let's go. Let's go.
What quarter team are we?
A fourth quarter team. Let's go. Quarter team. That's a birthday score. And my bad. I thought that was Cass earlier. They're wearing the same hat. We're all wearing the same hat.
True. Lightly burn. It's a pretty hat. It's a new hat. Thank you, Breakmark. Rainbows.
Thank you, Breakmark. Go Gays.
Yes, sir. Timeout. Indy Red. They're feeling the heat.
I think it's the Lady Gaga energy.
It is a one-score game again. We're way back in this.
This is our chance. This is the time.
I'm getting feedback.
Oh, you just turn it on until you get far away from that speaker right there.
Torch is feeling it right now. We're hype. Indy Red is taking their last timeout. I want to say they called one earlier.
Unclear. Somebody in the comments tell us how many timeouts Indy has taken.
I want to say it's their second one. I think the observers are actually checking that right now with their walkie-talkie action. We got Joe O'Connell getting the wave going for the Torch fans right now. She's feeling it.
She did the wave at 7-Eleven.
She did do the wave, so should it be 12-11 soon?
I think this is what sparked this little comeback.
I did talk about math earlier, so 7 plus 2, and then 9 plus 2.
That's a good-looking wave, Torch fans.
What are you going to say about this right now? Come on.
All right, Lowe is back out there for another D point. Calling it. She's a game changer. Played for Fury the last couple seasons, pre this Austin Disco Club season, where she did captain and they made mixed club natties. But she played very well for Fury, just missed out on a national championship with them. Heartbreaker there, but they did win this year, Fury, so
Good for
congrats to them.
them. Back on top. Shirulu getting set to pull. Let's see who we got on this D-line. We got Sharu. We got Easton. We got Kinsey, Lowe, Frankie, Carrie, An MC. That's a good D-line.
Love that pull.
Good pull.
I love you, baby.
We got Sharu on Tilo.
Torch on.
Ace thrower on ace thrower.
Tilo with the disc, sends it downfield.
Get that D, come on.
Tilo finds McKenna Matty Moore.
Quickly, almost with the D there. Torch. Back up.
Inches right there. That was inches. Frankie was there.
I got no words. She was right there.
Yeah. Carrie Yuntz was also there, but pulled off a little bit for the safe play.
All right, let's get back. I like it open, actually. What do you think? Oh, this was it. Whatever's
The wind and the
this Google's
Good timeout call by Indy Red there.
Yeah. Got their team, got their heads back in it. Able to reel that point in.
Yeah, they had to stop the burn there.
We got Torch O-line back out.
Torch is so hyped, the crowd's clapping it up to Kesha right now.
Shout out Kesha if you want to sponsor us.
Timber.
It's going to be a short pull from Indy Red. Let's take advantage of this field positioning. Summer Wilson to pick up. A little bit of a zone look.
Summer wasn't picking up the disc.
They don't want to see Summer just boost it.
Zone look from Indy.
Finds Amy Broom. Back to Summer. Finds Maddie Cannon. Great find down the field. Back to Amy Broom. Trying to move quickly. Maddie Cannon with the disc. Got ice for the end zone. Finds a nice hole in there. Carly Garrett just outside the end zone. Carly Garrett, Summer Wilson working it. Maddie Cannon is open. A travel call, though. Has to go back a little bit. Summer again. Back to Carly Garrett.
Zone look there, back to Person.
Maddie Cannon. Indy Red with the D. Dare I say that was pretty similar to the one that got a yellow card.
Here we go, defense.
No shade, though. No call there from the offense, which means that
Great
she
catch.
felt safe.
Come on, D.
Indy Red worked it all the way to
Wow.
their red zone on the edge
That last
of
throw.
the end zone and unable to score. That is
That's tough. It floated away. You'd like to see just a quick breath there. Make sure it's 100% chance.
I was going to say it's a gift for the torch.
It was
Nice find down the sideline. Amy Broom to Nikki Gilbert finds Jamie Estes. Back to Nikki. They're going to work it together.
We're going full field to full field.
Jamie launches it to Maddie Cannon. Maddie Cannon tracking it down. Let's go! What a catch! What a catch!
Fire the cannon. Pew, pew, pew.
Sick man, down there, Cannon.
She is definitely feeling it after that, but it was so worth it. Maddie Cannon, amazing grab.
She works for that one. Got to give it to her. That was almost an easy torch score for Cannon. Indy Red worked it all the way back to their side. Again, the gift for Torch. And that was pretty quick that Torch got back into their scoring zone.
It actually all started with a pretty bold throw from Amy Broom to find Nikki on the sideline, trying to work it around that sideline using her disc skills there.
Yeah. Before that turn, though, Handler Summer needs a shout out. I'm loving Handler Summer.
Jamie Estes nice one with the time.
The crowd is back in it. The Torch sideline is trying to get that energy from them.
We're within one here. We need this D-line point here.
Once again, registration is open right now for Tusk's premier program.
Gabby with the pull.
Of ultimate training and fun.
It's going to float. It's going to give our defenders time to get there. Set up.
And follow Tusk on Instagram. and
Feeling
Twitter.
a Maggie Rowell block on Tilo right now. Come on.
Maggie Rowell.
Old teammates. They know each other well. LG setting up as a dump with Low Garen guarding her. Tilo rips a flick upfield, though. Easy read for number 77. MC unable to get there.
MC Robbins with the D.
Foul, 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 foul. Looked
Foul
like a
called,
hand
foul
block.
called.
It was still in her hand.
I would like to see if MC goes to the observer. Oh,
No contest here.
No contest.
Foul call.
It's Katrina McGuire with the disc on the end line. LG gets the disc.
LG low matchup is what we wanted.
Bree Taylor on the mark. LG with the disc. Low on the mark. That's a great break throw. LG finds McKenna Maddymore.
Amazing throw. We're right there. We're knocking on the door. Torch is still feeling the energy. All it takes is one. If I know anything about the Torch, they're going to be here till the end. Summer and Amy back on this O-line. They've been feeling confident on the throws, so I'm
Yeah, our
glad to see them
O-line
back
has
out.
definitely been doing well this entire game. Confident, like you said. Making good decisions here, finding good holes, especially now that Indy's been throwing a zone.
Yep, getting used to that wind a little bit, I think. Now that it's fourth quarter.
I wonder if Indy will come down in that zone again.
With the pull from Indy.
Yeah. Also curious. Been a little bit.
Yeah, Annie Mylink with the spin pull. Rolls over to the far sideline.
Just out of bounds, picked up by Summer Wilson.
Summer Wilson with the disc. Trap set here by Indy. Looks a little close to me. A great grab. Toes the line there. Maddie Cannon with the disc. I want to see her get out of this. Finds Amy Broom. Finds Summer Wilson, and now we're in a good position. Finds Emmy Marshall, who finds a wide open Carly Garrett. Back to Summer. Back to Carly. The zone from Indy working. Carly working harder. That's my bad. That's on me.
Little
Put that on the
average.
stats. That's a Dre turn. Maddie Cannon calls an injury.
Oh, sub.
Walking
Carry
off.
will replace Cannon.
We hope Maddie Cannon is okay. Walking off a little bit of a limp, but we're going to need her if we're going to pull off this comeback.
Been working very hard, hitting the ground a lot. She deserves a little break. She'll be back.
Probably still feeling it from that insane layout.
Which one?
Well, that just happened.
I'm just kidding. There's too many. Too many.
This is what I like to see. Nikki on the trap sideline on the mark. Number 6 for Indy Red, able to get it off. Carrie and Nikki working together.
Great D by Torch.
That's a turn right there. That is Nikki and Carrie D right there.
Team D.
Wilson gets up the disc.
Summer with the disc. Finds Amy Broom.
Yes, Amy.
Finds Carly Garrett working out of the front of the stack. Back to Amy. Finds Nikki. Nikki claws in the end zone. Let's go.
12-13. Nikki didn't need the claws for that one. That was an easy catch.
She was
Great
so
work,
open.
Nick.
She had time to see it all the way into her hands.
Just over 4.5
Back to a 1-point game. Torch is still feeling that fire. They're still hype on the sidelines. They know they need a D.
Torch sending out a strong D-line here. Again, this D-line has to work against Indy's very, very good offense. So they are doing what they can, and we need them to get this break, but they are definitely fighting an uphill battle. Shrew with the pull.
Pull is up by Shrew.
Got Rachel on the mark.
zony.
Tilo picking up this for Indy Red.
We got Rachel on the mark.
Shrew is last back. It's up.
Tilo is going to rip it.
Shrew with the D. Instead, the win
Unable to bring that down, number 77,
kick up.
Katrina McGuire. That is,
It was coming
Torch
in
disc.
hot. It was coming in
it
hot.
was coming in hot. It was over her head. That's a very tough read. Shrew finds Sarah Downing Didi.
Another zone look.
Indy with a zony look. LG. Oh no.
Maybe a little ankle tweak for LG. She's going to take an injury, but is walking it
Is
off.
walking
so
it
that's great.
off.
Sick grab.
That was a great grab. Great sky.
Amazing D. Squid's coming in
I love you.
for.
Answer D.
Oh, and Torch will take us up. Will not take us up.
We got 7 players out there. They got 7 players out there. Tilo with the disc right on the line. Carrie with the mark. Sorry, it looked like she got punched in the face a little bit. We're all good. Indy Red giving it right back.
Another gift. Shrew is right there. Another tough, almost a blade. But
I do prefer this positioning for us with Shrew in the middle of the field,
Once again with the disc.
but we're going to need to find some holes here, just like that. Duffy finds Carrie. Unable to keep going, though, with the momentum, but I think Carrie's going to be able to do it again. Finds Frankie.
Duffy finds Frankie.
Duffy working every other here. Shrew on the near sideline. Back to Duffy. Let's not get trapped on this side. I think the defender got a fingernail on that, number
I think I'd
32.
like to see a timeout from Torch there. I think we have one more. I'm unsure actually.
Yeah,
but
I agree. That's
Would've been
when
nice.
that's when we feel the head coach missing, who is used to calling those timeouts. That disc is going to sail. Number 77 brings this one down. That was a very tough grab, right on the goal line, not in.
Indy knocking on the door, but not quite.
And Tilo
Score.
with a layout grab there.
Great grab. Very low throw. Been calling McGuire's name a lot. Got the throw off on that flick.
Yeah, was that third time's a charm there between for number 77?
Yes, they connected. Good job.
It's all good. She made it happen. I respect that.
All right, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Fourth quarter is a buzzer beater. So if we can get there, it'd be fun to see it.
George, we are looking. Fans, y'all can do better than that. We
Yeah.
are looking. Come on, give me more. We are looking.
I was not wrong. Carrie did get punched in the face a little bit.
Yeah, she's checking in with the trainer right now. Maybe a little nosebleed. She might have a nose ring, which might not feel good. I want to say she does. I could be wrong. 2.5 minutes. We're down to. We're looking for that easy O right here. Summer, Amy back on. Nikki Claus, come on.
About half field of work for the Torch here. Summer Wilson picks up, fakes the rip,
Wilson.
swings to Amy Room instead. Safe choice here. That is a great find.
Coming backfield to Jamie Estes.
Summer handler.
Carly Garrett's wide open, calling for it on this sideline. Summer with the disc. Over to Amy Broom. Finds Carly Garrett.
2 minutes left.
We don't have a lot of time here. Yeah.
Cannon.
Wilson with the corner looking.
Maddie Cannon back in the game.
Maddie Cannon.
Back on the scoreboard. Let's go, Torch.
Looking good. Minute 45.
Risky throw there from Summer, but she saw Maddie Cannon wide open. And it worked.
She's been hot, so I'm glad she put it up. right,
Yeah.
this is the time you got to put your fire line on, yeah?
Is there anybody we're missing to shout out here of our sponsors?
I can give a quick shout out to some unofficial sponsors. Chase Cunningham, local Austin Ultimate player, has been doing our fitness, speed and conditioning and strength for the Torch this preseason and in season. So he has some online programs. Find him on Instagram if you want to work out.
Are those Trainer Jaeger approved?
Trainer Jaeger, major approved.
Yurt alert!
It's yurty. And if the field's looking pretty good today, I see y'all shouting out the skyline. It's beautiful. Our field got a little help this year from Brandon Dial. Chaps grass or something. I'll find out the name.
Chaps Lawn Care, I believe.
Maybe no chaps grass, something. Anyway, he's doing us a solid. We appreciate it.
I believe there was a touch there.
There was a touch.
Maggie Rowell with the disc.
Timeout
Finds
called.
Logarin.
There that
Timeout called by the
is.
Torch. Here we go.
We say
Here we go.
Those coaches knew. 14-13, 90 seconds left. Again, it's a buzzer beater only in the fourth quarter.
We do love a buzzer beater.
I love buzzer beaters, and I would take them all 4 quarters, but it's okay.
That's okay.
I'll take it in the
We
last
compromise.
quarter. We did.
Also, happy to see LG back on the field. Looks like she's
yes.
okay.
Amazing.
Rachel Jordan has some fans in this crowd.
Yeah, she must have just jumped too much. It was too good.
Somebody figure out how many pizza boxes she got up there because
Domino's pizza.
yeah.
If you come to a Torch game, we do have Domino's pizza, so come through, buy some pizza. Support the team.
Fun fact about LG, she likes her pizza without cheese.
Oh, baby. What? Hot take. I don't know. I think she might deserve to drop the frisbee. After.
No.
I'm just joking, I'm joking. No, I would never. I want her to play so well. Just
She
kidding.
told me I could roast her just a little bit.
Okay.
Summer with the disc here. Gonna have to just boost it.
Tough in the corner there.
Make it difficult for Indy.
Still have some time to get it back.
Yeah, Stall got a little high there. Didn't really have much going for her. But we got Champ with the disc here for Indy Red. Jamie Essie's on the mark. Nice little inside break over to 77. Got defense chance from the crowd. We want to see a D here. LG with the disc. Nikki on the mark. Number 2, McKenna Maddie Moore with the disc. Emmy Marshall on the mark. A little high release over to Champ.
1 minute.
Indy Red working quickly.
Pick called. The clock will stop.
Clock does stop on all calls and out-of-bounds turnovers in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Under 1 minute left to play.
Emmy Marshall on the mark. Tilo with the disc here. Summer Wilson on the mark. Tilo with a great throw
We got 50 seconds right here.
and a great grab.
Yep, super great grab. One-handed snag. Torch had the chance.
I believe that
still
was
50 seconds left, but obviously a little harder now.
Eliza Hutchings with the grab, I believe. She had to work pretty hard.
Yeah. Indy looks calm, I'll be honest.
I agree. Good
Yeah.
composure.
Yeah, I think playing in a bit of weather last weekend against that Philly team in a very close game, you know, feel that pressure weekends back to back kind of helps you. All right, how quick we got to go here?
We got to go real quick. We got to get one of those one-throw scores so that our D-line can have time to get this break.
Yeah. I can see them calling a string here.
I could also see Indy coming down in that zone again to slow us down. But we need a quick score to give ourselves a chance.
The pull is up.
Low Garen to pick up.
Clock is started.
Pick up the disc.
She sends it.
Sends it.
Who- Unable to find Bree Taylor.
Torch back on.
That's number 33 for Indy Red with a D.
Defense.
Good deep action there.
Defense.
Got a defense chant happening in the
Oh,
stadium.
Maggie route, so close.
Almost with that D. Defense. Defense. Defense.
20 seconds.
Foul called. Little strip action there.
Never test.
It's gonna reset the stall. Not good for us.
That's tough. 17 seconds.
Oh, they just gotta get one more throw off. They'll be fine. But we gotta be able to get there. Bree Taylor and able to get there. Yeah. It's gonna be a walk-off win for Indy Red here.
Gonzalez still playing tight D, but that should be it. They said don't throw it. The coaches are saying please don't throw it.
And that is
Good coaching. Good coaching by Indy Red.
Yeah, way to stay calm there even when the torch got a little fire.
The Indy Red fans are pumping
Yeah.
those horns right now.
Can you hear that, chat? Can you hear those horns going?
Yeah, noisemakers in the house.
Indy Red fans are pumped. Good for them.
That's the game. 15-13. Indy Red travels back down to Austin, Texas for a very windy game. Amazing playing by both teams. Pretty close.
Pretty amazing being in the booth here with you, Yegs.
I know we did it first time for us. Cheers.
Hopefully the viewers enjoyed it.
Yes. Let us know. Maybe we'll be back at it again. Wow, 7 o'clock.
Thank you all for tuning in here.
Yes, support the PUL, support the Torch, support Indy Red. If you were watching, we do accept donations to the team just to help us travel, to help us host these games. We are a nonprofit, so is the PUL. But in the end, tell your friends about us, share the games, follow us on the Instagram.
And guess what?
What?
You, me, Bonesaw, all in the booth today.
Co-Prez. Bonesaw, say it, Co-Prez.
Go Prez!
We're here. All right. When's our next game?
When's our next game? I believe it's May 3rd.
May 3rd.
We'll be here against Nashville.
Here. Home game. Nashville.
And by here, I mean literally here. Texas School for the Deaf.
This exact place. All right, y'all. I think we're signing out. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.